Yells.
Yo, what's up, y'all? So I'm sure a lot of y'all have heard this, and a lot has been made out of this as well. But basically, it's funny as well because Call of Duty is like known as like mainly an Xbox game. You know what I'm saying? Everyone knows that mainly, you know, when it comes to Call of Duty, it's always shown off on the Xbox, and you know they always develop it for the Xbox first because that's their priority. And basically, it was confirmed that Call of Duty Ghosts is going to be running at 1080p, 60 frames per second on the PS4. You know what I'm saying? It was confirmed. And IGN had a whole lot of footage showing PS4 gameplay running at 1080p, 60 frames per second. And a rumor came out. One guy came out and said, you know, two of his sources are saying that the game on the Xbox One is not running at 1080p. Apparently the game is running on Xbox One at 720p. And like I said, this is very weird and strange because when it comes to Call of Duty, everyone knows that they develop it for the Xbox first, you know what I'm saying? And the Xbox is like always the priority. But this is kind of significant because if the game is really running at 1080p, well, it is running at 1080p, 60 frames per second on the PS4 because it was proven by IGN. But if the game is running at 720p on the Xbox One, that is going to be crazy. That's pretty huge because I know people are going to say, you know, it don't matter and people don't care and all that kind of stuff. But that proves something big. You know, that proves that there is... Well, that can prove two things. That proves basically two things. One is that the PS4 is easier to develop for and multiplats on the PS4 are going to run better. And then the other thing it proves is that the PS4 is considerably more powerful than the Xbox One. And, you know, we all know that because a lot of devs have come out and spoke about this before. So there's no point trying to, you know, all the Xbox fanboys, there's no point trying to come and damage control this shit because it's facts, you know what I'm saying? Everyone knows it, it's facts. And when the consoles drop in a few weeks' time, I mean, well, it's all going to be proven anyway. So, like I said, this is kind of significant, and especially coming from this generation, the PS3 and the 360. You know, all the multiplats that were running on the 360. You know what I'm saying? Every time a game used to be shown off, well, majority of the times anyway, majority of the games that were shown off, they were running on 360 because, you know, everyone knows that the 360, you know, the games ran more smoother and stuff than the PS4. You know, with the exception of a few games, I think like the Batman games, GTA, they were all shown off on the PS3. But, you know, a lot of multiplat titles were shown off on the 360 because apparently it ran smoother and shit, you know. And this time round, it looks like things are changing. You know, it seems things are changing. All the multiplats that we've seen so far for the next generation, it seems that most, if not all of these multiplats are running on the PS4. And that is, like I said, significant, you know what I'm saying? That is significant because, like I said, this whole generation went by, most multiplats were on the 360. Now, all of a sudden, they're all showing off on the PS4. And, you know, we've talked about this before, whether developers are going to take advantage of the PS4, even though that the Xbox One is less powerful. And, you know, we thought, you know, it's going to be kind of similar to this generation where developers don't max out the PS4 and just cater to the 360 instead. But if, like I said, if the game is being run, if Call of Duty Ghosts is 720 on the Xbox One, but 1080p on the PS4, I mean, that could be significant. Now, of course, most Call of Duty players, you know, the drones, the casual gamers, they won't really care, let's be honest, you know. They probably won't care, you know, and it might not matter. But I'm sure that there'll be a few people that say, you know what, the game runs better on PS4. and sooner rather than later, you know, the message spreads out and more people find out about this, and more people might be buying the game on the PS4 instead of the Xbox One. But like I said, majority of the Call of Duty casual gamers, you know, they probably don't care anyway. So in that sense, it's not really a big deal. But like I said, if this rumor turns out to be true, then, you know, there's definitely something wrong with the Xbox One, you know, and Microsoft. And the thing is, you know, if this rumor was fake and if it wasn't true, then why hasn't Activision, Microsoft, or, you know, Infinity Ward come out and said, you know, it's lies and the game will be 1080p on the Xbox One? I mean, why haven't they come out and said that? Because it's not hard, you know. All it takes is like a tweet to confirm it. You know, it just takes a tweet, like literally. How many characters is Twitter? 150, 120, whatever it is. That's all it takes, a tweet to, you know, clarify the situation. But neither Microsoft, Activision, or Sledgehammer Games, they haven't said a word. And that makes you wonder, you know what I'm saying? That makes you wonder. It really does make you wonder what's going on down there. But, you know, we'll just have to wait. You know, Call of Duty is not far away. Next gen's not far away either. So it's going to be interesting to see how this shit plays out. But one thing I will say is, if developers take advantage of the PS4, if they take advantage of the PS4 more than the Xbox One, even though the Xbox One is inferior, if developers cater their games to the PS4, then, you know, we're going to see some crazy shit this generation. And as far as the Xbox One goes, I don't know what, you know, they keep talking about the power of the cloud and all that nonsense PR bullshit. I ain't falling for it. I'm sure none of y'all are falling for it as well. Obviously, you know, the Xbox fanboys, they fall for this shit, but it is what it is, you know. Next gen's not far away. I cannot wait. I mean, hell, even Titanfall isn't even 1080p on the Xbox One. Like, come on. And I played Titanfall on the PC, and the game's great. Y'all see my video on that, but, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy. And Titanfall ain't like visually that amazing either. So you'd think it should be easy to run 1080p on that, right? Well, obviously not. So it's interesting. We'll just have to see how things play out. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, you know. Hit me up on Twitter, links in the description. If you liked the video, obviously hit the like button, you know. So yeah, that's for me, y'all. That's my opinions. Let me know what y'all think, and I'm out.
Let's head back to base.